Before I put a pretty big block in here, I gotta clean this crap up a little more. It's the end of the day, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I gotta clean it up too, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun in a little blue pickup truck. All right, Mopar people, welcome back to the channel. I'm just Mopar Joe, tired. Here's our blue truck. Joe and I put my brand new, slightly misused grill in this. I think it fits the bill nicely. It is not a perfect grill by any means, and that came from a Vietnam veteran named Hank. It was a good dude. I went and saw him in a video a while back, but this was in some of the stuff he sent with me and said, load it up, I don't want to hear anymore. So he's moved on to the other side, and I'm sure he'll be tickled to know his grill's gonna be on a little race truck. Here's what the blue looks like. We're doing little odds and ends stuff. Joe helped me get the hood off, and you can see the crap in the floor. So basically, what I've been doing is pick the hood up. You can hear that. That's all I got to get out of there. So instead of me filming this for 45 minutes, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So we'll be back in just a minute. Joe's putting tail lights in, so the trunk will actually look pretty good. I put the front corner markers, and the front lights back in, whatever you want to call them, I don't care. And Joe took the front bumper off, so doesn't she look spiffy? We quit the other day. I got the left front brake all together and adjusted, mostly adjusted. But we had a little windstorm, or this is where the weather wanted the hood to be instead of on top of the truck. So that's pretty wild. I think the way it looks right now, it didn't even hurt my little paint job. So that's mighty nice. I'm gonna yank that thing up out of here, I guess. You can still see the pounds of crap coming out of it. And the other day, I beat on it, tapped on it, vacuumed it, blew it out 10 different ways. I rolled it from corner to corner, everything. So, still got a little bit more left in there. I'm gonna get our pretty truck inside. I've got a fresh front bumper to stick on today, and some little other odds and ends stuff. Here's the front end. I did a quick rebuild on it with a grease gun, so it's good to go, but it's not, there's actually 0% slack in it. I'm amazed. If anything, that pitman arm, or actually the center link, whatever you want to call it, that was just a little bit loose, but it's nothing that can't be driven. You see we're moving right there. So that's good to go. Got my front drums on and adjusted. They just got a little bit of drag to them, not bad. And I took my lines loose at the distribution block. They all unscrewed nicely. You see how clean and beautiful that line is. I blew it out backwards and I blew it out forwards. Here's the line that came off the rear. It had some yummy funk in that end. It looks like maybe it was starting to on that end, but again, you see how nice and shiny the threads are. I got a brand new line going in place back here. And in my T right there, I just broke my bleeders loose on both sides and blew through it, and wonderful fluid came out. I can't make this stuff up, but I'll get this drum off again to show you it. I only have just a little bit of drag on it. You know, since we're doing what we're doing, taking this to a drag race, I didn't really want to set this up too tight. So that should help me with my burnouts. But look how nice, they're still, how nice it looks in there. You know, the original axle flange is just, it's like mirror-like finish. So nice and smooth. I still have my 410 chunk I need to put in here at some point if I get time. That's what's gonna stink, is that I'm, you know, running up on the edge of everything here. So we do what we do. Right now it's got a 355 single track in it, so if I have to drive it sparingly, I will, or accelerate sparingly. But anyway, I can leave that alone for now, get my back line on, front lines on, and my new master, which is actually one of Drew's old master cylinders. He bought this and put it on his, see, I got a clearance back there. He put it on his 68 Satellite Roadrunner clone. And I said, Drew, what was wrong with that? It was laying on the bar over there. He said nothing was wrong with it. He thought it was ugly, and he bought a Willwood setup. So this was new 4 or 5 years ago. It was bench bled. The fittings look the same. I'm gonna try it and see what happens. If anything, that orifice looks a little bit smaller, just sitting here comparing, but at that high pressure, it may not matter. But when I cracked the top on this, it was still full of fluid, so that's wonderful. So I'll get my plate fixed around, knock my studs back in, and get this dude mounted and hooked up. So basically, I'm hooking up brake lines, and gonna start bleeding this thing. We got brakes. And if I show you here, I know it's a little dark. Currently, my clutch pedal and my brake pedal won't work together. But I got brake pedal. I have been pulling it back up. So I need to address that. I've lubed it and I've worked them like this 150 times. What I'm doing now, while that soaks, is popping this door panel off so I can figure out why the window won't go up. I'm thinking it's just kind of stuck right through here. Hopefully you can see that. Instead of with the track, because I can actually spin the track around some. But I'm certain this door will probably be filled with 400 pounds of acorns and leaves and funk. So to do myself justice, I need to do both doors. And while I'm there, I can lube them. Somebody put a flat-headed wood screw in that one, so I got to get it out with a screwdriver. She's shaping up nicely. A lot of people commented and love the metal door panels. I agree. I think they're cool. My old 77 had the plastic ones that, oh, they split up like this dash did. You see, I've removed the big chunky piece of that dash that was all falling in. I have another one that is black. So what I might do, hopefully before the event, get it bolted in place. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like studs of some kind. But I'll clean this door panel up while it's off. And find my window. See, this is moving slightly. There's a dirt dog there. And what's in the bottom? Ooh. A lot of nasty blackness. So let me clean this out and come. I know it's gonna be hard to see. That's the bottom of the glass. And there's a regulator. It's come free from the glass. So the only thing holding this glass up right now has got to be this extra crispy window felts. So I'm gonna pop the inside one out. See, it's starting to move already. And then I'll get on the outer and work it until it pops out of there. I might be able to just go ahead and push down on this after it comes out. I have a new pair of these from my old black truck that I never got to put in. So how do you like that? Saving dollars and dimes everywhere I can on this wreck. So they used to make stuff better. 1, 2, 3 nice screws. I think the newer stuff gets, they started like using aluminum rivets or something goofy. It was pretty weak. There we come. I wanted to take it out and lube it and put it back in. It seems so nice and tight. I gotta probably take that bolt out to move the divider over. What do you want to call that? Somebody can cheat and get it past it. That last roller out. Put out the back. There it is. You gotta come out. And I won't be lazy. I'll go get the right stuff. So check us out. I know I gotta get all the smeary grease off of it. We roll down. Oh, we roll up. I found myself a old white armrest somewhere. Put my door panel back on. Wiped it off a little bit. But I'm more excited about this. Watch. Well, you know what I mean. Pretty good. There's no slack in that hinge. I'm gonna shut it down for the day. And we got us a front bumper now, in case you didn't see that yet. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you next time. All right, Mopar people.